Hello everybody, it's Flesson19, and today I want to bring you an update as to where we stand so far with a certain bug. Now, hopefully, since it is now 5 p.m. Eastern, GMT minus 5, I don't end up looking like a fool like I did on my beta branch video. So as you can tell by my attitude right now, this isn't going to be the greatest video in the world. On Friday, I praised TaleWorld for 1.5.5. I thought it was one of the best branches that they put out, if not the best in the game. After that video was posted, I later learned of a bug that was happening. And I thought it got put out on the Friday hotfix that they put out. However, I learned on the forums that somebody said it was actually released on the Wednesday hotfix. So what is happening is it's what I call the death bug. In any player-run battle, lords, family members, your wife, your companions, death is turned on. And they have a pretty good chance of dying. And it's stuck on, no matter what you do, in any of your current playthroughs. The only relief you have is to save before every battle, and if one goes down, you have to reload the battle. That's a pain. Now, for me, for somebody that is actually recording playthroughs, you never want to do that. That completely alters a playthrough. You could play one battle where I only lose 50 troops, but a companion dies. So I decide to reload it. This time, I don't play as good, nobody dies, but I lose 100 soldiers. Well, that's completely different than losing 50 soldiers in the last playthrough. So you really don't want to be reloading when you're doing a playthrough. You want it to be straight through and everything true to form. So therefore, I have been unable to actually record any new episodes with that going on. So, needless to say, I only have one episode left as a general. They put in the hotfix that actually cured the voting town bug that I was waiting on, and in that same patch, then they released the death bug. So I haven't recorded a new episode in over a week. Since the town voting bug, I finally decided to stop. I have nothing left after tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to record anything with the death bug on. So at this point, Wednesday will be the last day that the general will have an episode. And then I won't have any more. The horse archer is finished, so I can continue to put that up. However, I don't have that going right now, so I don't know what to do. So I'm a little lost on that. And to the biggest point right now is there has been no communication from TaleWorld on this bug. And by none, I mean as far as when you put the bug report in that they're aware of it. That's it. There's not been, in a week, not one post from a dev, not one comment, nothing. We have absolutely no idea what is going on or what is involved or any timetable as to when this bug will be fixed. Now, of course, like I said, this is 5 p.m. on Tuesday. So with my luck, after praising them and looking like an idiot on Friday, they might have already posted it while I'm recording this and make me look like an idiot again. I wouldn't be surprised. They're getting good at doing that. I wanted to bring you an update and let you know what was going on with the death bug. And if you hadn't been playing and thought about it, you might want to rethink it right now. Now, I do not know how far back this goes. I do not know how far back into the patches it goes. Normally, 1.5.5 is similar to 1.5.4. They normally release patches in those branches, but they don't normally go far back. So I'm not sure if that bug got actually put into 1.5.4. I'm not sure. 1.5.4 might still be safe. I would have to check with somebody, or I would have to roll my game back to 1.5.4 to check. So to go ahead and actually show you this, here's my wife. The nice little Korean, she's my wife. As you can see, I have a second star here. There's my first wife. She died at the age of 26. in battle. I have death off. And yet she died. Now, there doesn't seem to be too much death going on. Everybody that seems to be dying is dying of an old age. As you can see, natural causes. So it only seems to be in player battles. I believe... I thought for sure I had a companion that died as well. See, now I don't know... that doesn't show. I thought for sure I had a companion die. But now it's not showing dead. It's showing them all alive. I'm not exactly sure. This is actually a trader test that I'm doing. So, I wanted to bring you up to date and let you know the latest, which of course there's virtually nothing. We have dead air coming from TaleWorld. And it's pretty, I'm going to say it's pretty disgusting of TaleWorld. My number one gripe that you will catch every time from me. You can ask me this 2 months ago. You can ask me this 2 months from now. The number one gripe I have from TaleWorld is communication. It is worse to not communicate a problem than it is to not fix a problem. At least if you're communicating, we know what's going on and we know that you're trying and how things are progressing. Yeah, you're trying. But at least let us know. Tell us, we're running into a huge problem with the code. This is taking some major... You're letting us know. At least you're telling us that you're making an effort. But the community has no clue what's going on after a week. None. And that, to me, really gets to me. It angers me. And that's why I did not post this weekend. I was going to post a video, and I decided not to, because I didn't want to say anything that I would regret later on. As you could see how long this video was going on for, and I'm starting to ramble, that's because I'm starting to get worked up again. I care about this game. I love this game. I love Warband. I love Bannerlord. I've got early access. I'm over 2,000 hours into this game. And I want it to succeed. But when you get a company that does something like this, that infuriates me. They should be treating their player base with respect. They expect us to communicate with them and let them know what's going on with problems, to go ahead and upload save files. They want help from us. Well, if they want us to communicate with them, shouldn't they in return communicate with us? Doesn't it not go both ways? That is my complaint. I think that is the biggest problem that I have with virtually anything is communication. When somebody sends me a message on YouTube, you want me to communicate with you. And I feel it's important to do. And I do my best to communicate with everybody. Because the communication needs to be both ways. I don't feel any different than I do with TaleWorld. And I don't attack TaleWorld. I'm not what they call a TaleWorld apologist. I call it like I see it. When I tell them they do a good job, I mean they've done a good job. And when they haven't, I'm going to say so. And with this situation, I am extremely disappointed in TaleWorld. And I mean extremely disappointed. I don't know how you can go an entire week and not communicate once with your player base on a problem that is virtually game breaking. That's why currently I am doing a trader test when I technically need to wait till 1.5.6 to do it. And I'm going to have to do one then, but I'm doing one now just because there's nothing else to do. I don't want to have to reload after battles all the time because somebody dies. And I think that is my biggest complaint right now. And surprisingly, I don't see a lot of people really getting mad about it. There are some people that are sending messages, but I don't quite understand unless it's just not into 1.5.4 and not as many people are running the beta branch and they're running the main branch. But besides that, I don't know. So you know basically about as much as I do, which to me is pretty shocking. I figured I would at least get a message from a couple devs right now, even just a quick response. But everybody is silent for some reason, and I don't know why. And that to me is concerning and scary. to know that they can all of a sudden go dead silent on you. This isn't a minor issue. The loading town bug was not game breaking whatsoever. I could have just left and went to another kingdom. I could have just done that. However, this is a main issue. This is serious. This needs to be addressed. And not to be addressed, and moreover, not to be even communicated to the fan base, makes me sick and makes me angry. And I already put one message up on the message board that I'm surprised I actually didn't get, shall we say, timed out for. My message to them is I feel like we're going to have a cure for COVID-19 before we'll get a fix to this. Which is absolutely wrong. It's completely wrong. However, it's frustrating to think that we can wait a week for this. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get how difficult it is for one single dev in this entire organization to hop on a computer and spend 1 minute writing a message to the community, letting them know what's going on. Is there not one dev available? Are you telling me every dev is working on this right now? No. Everybody's working on a lot of different things. Everybody has a different area of expertise. Mexico works on a lot of trading in the economy. He doesn't work on perks and skills. That's not his area. He didn't work on the herb penalty, even though he's part of trading. That's not his area. He doesn't know information about those other areas. He has no clue. So devs are assigned to certain things. And for some dev in that organization to not get on that computer and let the fan base know what is going on, I think is completely unacceptable. I think it's wrong. And I wish more people were up in arms about it. But they really aren't, because I bet you if more people were up in arms, I bet you TaleWorld would be responding. So as much as I hate to blame TaleWorld for this, I hate to blame the player base. Because I don't think enough people are standing up and saying, do it. I want to know what's going on. It's like everybody's just letting it go. And it's been a week now. That was last week Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. That's 7 days. So I just wanted to bring you an update as to what was going on. I know this took a lot longer than it actually should have. It probably could have been done in 2 minutes. However, I wanted you to know exactly what I thought about the situation and how upset I am about the situation, because I take this very seriously, and I have not missed putting an episode out on YouTube for almost 3 months now. And even though I have the horse archer, if this isn't fixed by tomorrow, I will not have another episode to put out on Thursday. For the first time, I won't have a new episode of a current playthrough since I've started doing this. And I take pride in giving a lot of content to people, because not everybody's interested in the same thing. So I take pride in getting these out and doing the best that I can. And it infuriates me when something out of my control takes that away from me, even though they could do something about it. And they're doing nothing about it. So I will get off my soapbox. And hopefully by Thursday I'll have a new episode of The General out. But as it looks right now, Wednesday might be the last day for it until some time. So I hope to have that for you here real soon. Hopefully we get a hot fix in the next 24 to 36 hours, or else the general episode is going to end up stopping. So that is what is going on. I hope I wasn't too out there for you. Take care, and thanks for watching.